Number 1. Kepler 22b. Kepler 22b was the first, roughly Earth-sized extrasolar planet that was found using the Kepler Space Telescope in the habitable zone of its star. The telescope stares intently at thousands of stars, measuring minute changes in their brightness over time. If a planet gets in the way of the star, then a small dip of brightness can be seen, and usually 3 dips are needed for there to make sure that a planet has actually been discovered. By December 2011, Kepler 22b's existence was confirmed in an astrophysical journal, as well as in a larger press conference by NASA with 1,000 extra exoplanet candidates. It is estimated to be 600 light-years away from Earth, 2.4 times larger in diameter than Earth. It also orbits around a G-star class sun like our Sun, but Kepler 22b's star is a little bit smaller and colder. In the years since, scientists have debated that the planet might actually not be so habitable for life. Average temperature on the surface might be around 22 degrees Celsius, but given Kepler 22b's mass, it may well have a significantly denser atmosphere than Earth, which in turn probably means the true surface temperature would be higher than the optimistic 22 degrees Celsius. Number 2. Kepler 69c. Later in 2013, it was confirmed that Kepler Space Telescope has discovered another planet similar to Earth. The planet is 2,700 light-years away, and it is 70% larger than the size of Earth. However, scientists believe that Kepler 69c might actually be more similar to the planet Venus than Earth, because it orbits around the Sun-like star in 242 days, which is close to the Venus' 225 days to orbit around our Sun. Scientists did some more analysis that they published in astronomical journal Letters about the planet's orbit and suggested that even under optimistic conditions, Kepler 69c seems to be too close to its sun-like star for the planet to be in the habitable zone, and that solar radiation it receives is similar to that of Venus. If any water is present, it will most likely be within dense clouds. Later in 2014, researchers came to the conclusion that there should be defined a Venus zone for Kepler discoveries, because Kepler 69c fell more into Venus category upon further analysis, and the group discovered 43 more potential Venus analogues. So these types of planets tend to occur for different types of dwarf stars. Number 3. Kepler 186f. In 2014, Kepler 186f was announced as the first actual Earth-sized extrasolar planet. It is about 500 light-years away from Earth, and unlike the other planets that were discovered with the Kepler telescope, this planet's radius was 1.11 times that of Earth. Although Kepler 186f's size is known, its mass and composition is still unknown. If the planet has Earth-like composition, then mass would be 1.44 times that of Earth. It is a lot closer to its star than Earth is to Sun, so the orbitable star would appear larger on Kepler 186f, but the star is not as bright, and on a sunny day it would be darker on the exoplanet. Also, Kepler 186f orbits its star once every 130 days. However, because of less energy received from its star, it is not as likely to be actually habitable. With that, the temperature of the planet is not known because it is based on the atmosphere, which is unknown for now. It is also unclear what sort of weather is on the planet, so there are a lot of unknown factors. But what is known for sure is that water in liquid form could exist on such a planet. However, Kepler 186f might actually not be tidally locked to its star, which means that one side of the planet does not always face the star. Number 4. Kepler 452b. The last Kepler telescope planet that I will mention in this video is the Kepler 452b that was discovered in 2015. It is located 1400 light years away, and it is 60% wider than Earth and about 5 times more massive. Therefore, if the planet is in fact rocky, its surface gravity would be stronger than the pull people are used to in here, so people would feel more heavy. Or if the planet's composition is like that of Neptune, then it might be like a small rocky core surrounded by thick mantle of ice and gaseous envelope. Therefore, the mass would be less than that. Kepler 452 orbits around its star in 385 days and orbits at a distance of 156.5 million kilometers. And that is actually similar to the distance from Earth to Sun. The orbit star is about 10% larger and 20% brighter than Sun. And talking about other aspects of more similarities between Earth and Kepler 452b, it would be more speculation than facts. But it is possible that the planet has a thick atmosphere, liquid water, and even active volcanoes. However, the planet's star has reached the stage where radius and luminosity is starting to increase. Therefore, Kepler 452b might undergo a runaway greenhouse effect, which means that surface water will boil away. Number 5. TOI 700d. The planet was discovered by Transiting Exoplanet Survey Satellite, TESS in short, that was made specifically to find Earth-sized planets orbiting nearby stars using the transit method, the same method that Kepler telescope uses. TOI 700d was announced by NASA just recently, at the start of 2020. Also, it is relatively close to Earth, only 100 light years away. It is orbiting a M-dwarf type star called TOI 700. The star is about 40% of the Sun's mass, bright, and shows no signs of deadly radiation blasts. However, the planet most likely is tidally locked, meaning that one side of the planet is always in the daylight and the other side is always dark. During the first year of TESS mission, scientists discovered 3 planets that were circling TOI 700 from satellites' point of view. TOI 700b, the innermost planet in the system, roughly Earth-sized, is probably rocky and completes one orbit every 10 Earth days. TOI 700c, the middle planet, 2.6 times bigger than Earth, orbits every 16 days, likely a gas-dominated world. TOI 700d, the outermost planet, the only planet in the system that is potentially habitable, 20% larger than Earth and orbits every 37 days. Planet 700d receives 86% of the energy that Earth receives from the Sun. So it was interesting to see how similar and at the same time different planets are in space comparing to Earth. If you have gotten this far, leave a like and tell me what to make a video on next. This was a cool topic to research, a different style of video, but I'm still testing things out. Still, I need to expand my vocabulary, but that's why I'm here. To learn and have fun in the process, and this far, I'm enjoying it. So stay safe everyone, and goodbye.